Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Ghost7 here coming at you with another video, and today we will be talking about 5 ways you can get dubs in Apex Legends. Let's get into it. So obviously, like I said before, we are talking about 5 ways to get better at Apex Legends. So let's get into number 1, and that is to find the right legend. Now, obviously, the only way to find the right legend is to play with all the legends, figure out which ones you like the most, and then choose that one from then on out. Now in this clip here, I didn't get to pick my favorite operator, which is Octane, but you notice that I still picked Wraith pretty quickly. Now the reason for that being that I have more than one operators that I like to play. If you don't pick more than one operator, if you only have one operator you go, it's going to be a struggle because someone might pick your operator and then you have to figure out what new legend you have to use. It's easier to just have, I have 3, I go Octane, Wraith, and then Bangalore. That's what you need to do so that you always have someone you can go in case someone picks your legend. Now the reason this is number 1 on the list is because it is the most important. You need to have a good legend that you go, because if you don't, the entire game could be a struggle because you could be playing with someone that you don't like. Anyways, let's move on to number 2. So coming in at number 2, we have to choose the right weapon combo. Now this is an obvious one because you don't want to go into gunfights with a Mozambique and a Wingman. You want to have weapons that can get you kills and get you far in the game. Now in this game specifically, I'm using a Hemlock and an EVA 8. This is a good weapon combo because you have a long range weapon in the Hemlock and you have a short range weapon in the EVA. Now even though this is a good weapon combo, it's not my favorite. My favorite weapon combo is the R301 and the R99. Now obviously these aren't going to be the same for everyone. Everyone has their own weapons that they want to use. If you do like to use the Mozambique and the Wingman, go ahead. If that's your weapon combo of choice, use it. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. Use what you can use to get kills, and it will take you a long way. Now third on the list, we will be talking about the movement system of the game. Now the most important thing about knowing the movement system is that if you're in a fight, you can get away quickly because there are certain ways that you can move that will get you away faster than others. For example, if you're trying to run away and you slide, you're already moving faster than you would have if you're just sprinting it. So sliding is one thing you have to use to your advantage. Another thing along with that is if you hold Y, you run a little bit faster just because you aren't holding guns out. That makes a huge difference if you're in the storm or if you do have to run away from somebody. Now next on the list, it sort of goes along with number 1. It is to utilize your legend's ability. Now one thing I do too much and I see too often is that people will choose their legend and then not even use their ability. Like the whole reason that you picked your legend is to use the ability, so take that to an advantage and just use that to your advantage, because some people won't, and that will give you the biggest advantage in a fight you could possibly get. For example, if you're using Wraith and you're getting shot at, hit left bumper and go to the ghost mode where you can't be shot. That is the most important thing when you're Wraith, because if you're getting shot at, you won't take damage if you go into the ghost mode, which could in turn save your life. Now this might even be a separate tip, but we're going to consider it the same one. Help your teammates out by putting down your Wraith portals if you are Wraith, or whatever your ability is. If you're Lifeline, call in your care package. Whatever you can do to help your teammates live the longest will help you in the long run, because you have more teammates now to help you out. It is extremely important to keep your teammates alive, because if you're in a gunfight against 3 people, you want to have 3 people to help you out. Even if you're fighting 1 person, it makes the gunfight so much easier, and it makes it so much easier for your team to get kills, get to the late game, and possibly even win the game. Now, enough of that one. Let's move on to number 5 on the list, which is utilize your grenades. Now, I know this is only a little thing, but this little thing could help you so much in the long run, because there could be fights where you guys are outside of a building and there are people inside a building. You could just chuck a grenade in through the window, boom, there's a ton of damage, finish off the kills with your guns, boom, you have an advantage. That's just a slight advantage, but it does help you in the long run, because you are able to force people where you want them with your grenades by throwing them in buildings or throwing them around places. Overall, you can just move the enemy to where you want them, which is something that really does help in the late game. Now guys, unfortunately that's all I have for this video. I do have more tips to help you get victories in this game, so if you want to see more of that, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts on this below, and yeah guys, we will see you in the next video. Bye.